Hey everyone, welcome to the show. 2024 is fast approaching, and there's some news that came out over the past few days I want to share about various candidates and their campaigns. It was just reported that President Joe Biden far outraised Donald Trump in the third quarter. Biden's campaign said they took in over 71 million. That was just in a 3-month period. And he has a total of 91 million on hand, 9-1. So they also said that Biden has attracted 240,000 new donors that they didn't have in 2020. Now, meanwhile, Trump is trailing Biden by quite a bit, at least, in regard to fundraising. During the same period of time, the Trump campaign raised 24.5 million. That was according to Politico. He has also only a fraction of what Biden has in the bank. Trump currently has 37.5 million, so he must have spent more before it came in, since he has less than he just took in the third quarter, or he's spent a ton of money since the end of the third quarter, which is unbelievable. That just ended in September. Still, Trump is bringing in way more than his Republican challengers. Republican Florida Governor Ron DeSantis, for example, he was thought to be the biggest Trump threat. He is in free fall mode. Donors are continuing to ditch him, and the Santos campaign said they brought in only 15 million in the third quarter. I say only as if any of us wouldn't die or kill for $15 million. But yeah, for a presidential campaign and compared to the others, that's, abysmal. And obviously that is not going to cut it. He's already down 30 to 40 points against Trump. And Nikki Haley is nipping at his heels. She has picked up momentum. She reportedly received 11.5 million during the third quarter, so almost as much as DeSantis. And I think he probably has way more name recognition than she does. There's also some news to report about congressional candidates. Colin Allred is a Democrat. He's currently a Texas state representative. Well, he's thrown his hat into the ring. He's running to try to unseat Senator and Grandpa Munster stunt double Ted Cruz. And it was just reported that Allred brought in 4.7 million in the third quarter, almost 2 million more than Cruz. So as of now, Allred has 7.9 million in his campaign coffers. In total, he has raised 10.9 million just since he announced in early May. Cruz, on the other hand, had 5.4 million in his campaign bank account. That was at the end of the third quarter. And over in the House of Representatives, indicted Congressman George Santos has finally filed his third quarter campaign finance report. His financial situation is absolutely abysmal, absolutely dire. Santos has refunded way more donations than he's taken in. $35,000 was refunded to donors, and he took in less than $2,000, $1,704 to be exact, in new donations. His campaign also has debt in the amount of $753,000. That was as of the end of the third quarter. And that included money that he owes to a law firm, campaign staffers, and fundraisers. He still owes also $10,000 to that Il Bacco restaurant, the one where he spent all that money during his campaign, and he spent those very suspicious dollar amounts, the $199.99 increments. And then reports show that debts from 2022 weren't previously disclosed. They are now showing up out of the blue on this year's third quarter report. Santos' new campaign treasurer wrote that he or she, I don't know if it's a woman or a man at this point, that they just recently became aware of these prior debts that he has. And the report revealed that during the third quarter, Santos' campaign spent a total of $42,000, $20,000 of which was for legal expenses, nearly half. but he still owes almost $69,000 in legal fees to a firm that he'd stopped paying. I don't know if he stopped paying them because he's gone with someone else, or if they ditched him because he couldn't pay. I don't know what the deal is, but he's just not paying them. And meanwhile, remember, he paid himself $85,000 earlier this year. He claimed that that was money that was owed to him, that it was a reimbursement of some sort. So as of the end of the third quarter, Santos had less than $23,000 in his campaign bank account. That is nowhere near enough to fund his 2024 run for Congress. He is in bad shape. Bad shape. I mean, it would probably help him to go to prison at this point. I mean, at least he'd get free room and board. Maybe look into it, George. All right, I'll let you guys know when I hear more. Thank you so much for watching and listening. Please like, share, and subscribe. Please donate if you possibly can. Love you all. Take care. Talk with you soon.